Hi there guys, I am Daisho and today I am going to be playing some tokens. This is a pretty good starting hand. It's not great. I've got a couple of creatures, a behemoth sledge, a sigil blessing. I think I'll keep. I've got the three colors of lands, which is, or the two colors of lands, which is really important. And there we go. Now I have a double of each land, so I should be okay in terms of that. Hopefully my opponent isn't playing goblins, although I have a decent draw against goblins. I can play this on turn 3 and this on turn 4 to gain some life. If he's playing burn, then I'm very happy I have the Loxodon Hierarch. It can be killed by his burn spells, but it does give me 4 life, which is very important. I don't really have any answers to flying, so that could be a problem if he is playing burn, but we'll wait and see. My turn? Question mark? Ah, there we go. He's on top of it. Ooh, I did draw a 2-drop. I'm not sure whether I want to play it now or try to play on curve. I think it's worth playing now, just to see if he can try and remove it. If he's got some removal, then that might work out better for me, because then he won't be able to kill my Hierarch or my Dauntless Escort. So he's definitely, yeah, there we go. He's definitely playing the burn deck, which is very good for me, because now I'll be able to play the Hierarch on turn 4. I'll probably play the Hierarch instead of just playing the I'll probably play the Evolving Wilds if I don't draw a land this turn, just to make sure that I can get the Hierarch out on time. Actually, on second thoughts, I don't think that that's quite relevant. I think I'll just play this Dauntless Escort, and even if he does, even if I don't have a play next turn, I can still play this Behemoth Sledge, so I'll be alright, even if I don't draw the untapped land, or any creature, because I'll probably draw a creature. I decided I was going to take the overruns out of this deck, but then I instead decided to take out, or put in the Civic Wayfinders, and hopefully that'll help me find the green mana. So I luckily was able to draw it, and now here's a Loxodon Hierarch. And when I'm playing against a deck that is trying to deal damage straight to my face, just the gaining of the 4 life is absurd. It's basically a spell. Generally, gaining 4 life, probably not with a spell, but when his deck has stuff that simply says deal 4 damage to target opponent, then it counts as a card. So the life gain is very important. Alright, Sweet Dominue, what do you have here? What are you going to do? Beacon of Destruction. Not so bad, but again, this card did its job. It gained me some life, and it made him tap out, play a spell for a turn. Another Evolving Wilds. I'm going to play the Wiltleaf Liege. Hopefully he doesn't have another answer to this. I could have slowed down and tried to save it with the Sigil's Blessing in a couple of turns, but since that's already 2 turns away, I'm hoping I'll draw another creature by then. May as well go get a forest. That's an Obsidian Fireheart. That's a very powerful creature. Hopefully I'll attack next turn and he'll block, and then I'll be able to Sigil Blessing to save my creature. There's a Dauntless Escort, so that's it's just as good. Actually, I think I will probably play the Sigil Blessing anyway. And yeah, let's attack in there. Start trying to kill our opponents. He'll definitely block here. I don't want him to get the blaze counters up. I'll use this ability. It's perhaps a little bit hasty to attack here. When next turn I could have attacked, he could have made the same block, and I could have pumped this guy instead, or next turn I could have just played the Behemoth Sledge. But now I could be in bad shape if my opponent is able to kill this. It looks like he is he's not going to be, but alright, let's get the land out there. And ooh, this guy is he's quite the creature. I'll play him and hopefully he makes it. If this creature resolves, yes, now my creatures are gigantic. There's really not much he can do, because even if he does have a removal spell, I can sacrifice the Dauntless Escort to save one of my larger creatures, but he's down to 4 life, and I don't know if there is even any card in his deck that can save him here. I'm still at 20. So it's looking like this game is gonna go my way. I don't think I'm gonna even play the Behemoth Sledge. I think I'm just going to attack with all my creatures here, just because I don't feel like it's necessary to play this. I suppose I could have played it, but I would feel pretty bad if he didn't have anything in hand and he was just conceding by letting me attack him to death. So that was quite the game. My deck performed perfectly, and his just wasn't powerful enough. Let's see if he would like a rematch. Perhaps he was going to play the same deck. Perhaps he is going to try a new one. But this hand is pretty excellent for me. Especially since I have my Notvine Paladin and a Midnight Haunting. So, not sure how good Midnight Haunting really is in this deck, the way I have it built, but perhaps it is okay. So there's an overrun. Hopefully I will draw the third green that I'll need eventually, because I already have 2. So I have all those forests in my deck, all the Evolving Wilds, and now also the Civic Wayfinders. And if I do get that out, I could win the game as early as turn 5. If I play Selesnya Guildmage into Midnight Haunting into Loxodon Hierarch, and then I believe an overrun will be lethal. So he's just going to play a Vexing Devil here, and I do not want to have to deal with a 4-3 this early in the game. So I'll definitely take the 4 damage there. It's really important when your opponent is playing Vexing Devil to... I forgot I have the Paladin, I don't even have to play the Guildmage now. It's very important when you are playing against Vexing Devil to not look at it, oh, I don't want to play into that trap of 4 damage. You must think that, how can I deal with a 4-3 if I leave it on the battlefield? Will it be worse for me than just 4 life? And generally the answer is 4 life, so you always have to look at the cost-benefit analysis directly. So he's going to play a Blightning. I believe I'm going to discard Overrun and Selesnya Guildmage, because Overrun might just not get cast. I suppose I could have gone Selesnya Guildmage and Midnight Haunting, but then Overrun wouldn't be quite as powerful. Eldamari's Call is quite the powerful card. I'm simply going to play Midnight Haunting and then attack in for 4 damage. So this is another awesome start. It's always good to play this guy into what do you call it? I can't remember the name. Oh, Kusali Pride Mage, because he's got Exalted and he's going to be an untapped creature, and you can play it the turn after. But then you would lose some mana efficiency. But this way, I get to attack and still hit him for 4 damage, basically giving these tokens some mana of haste. So he can sacrifice creatures to. Okay, that's quite a good card. So I could just Eldamari's Call for a. I could Eldamari's Call here for a Civic Wayfinder, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Does it have First Strike? It doesn't have First Strike. So it doesn't. I think I'm just going to. If I just attack with this. Yeah, I think I'm just going to attack with this. That doesn't give him the option to trade, but I suppose he has the option to trade next turn, so getting in with the Floyers might have just been a better deal. But he's going to take the damage regardless, so that's not really a big deal. And now here I'm playing my Loxodon Hierarch. Again, it's complete 2-for-1, because he played Vexing Devil earlier in the game, which all it did was deal me 4 life, so that completely negates the Vexing Devil. So very good game. Very good play for me. So now he's got a Liege, making his creature a 4-3, which is going to be could be troublesome on my behalf. Oh, very good, very good. Oh no, this is a 6-mana spell. Alright, so if I play Eldamari's Call here, I can get a Civic Wayfinder, and then I'll be able to play Torfield Wolfblood next turn. That might be the play here. Other than that, I can go get a Wiltly Fleege. And then if he makes me discard a card, then I will be able to put it straight onto the table. So that might be the play. Either way, I think this turn I'm going to attack with my Notvine Paladin and 2 Floyers. 2 flyers are guaranteed to get in. The Not White Paladin still might trade, but at least it'll trade because I'll leave the Loxodon Hierarch back. Perhaps I'll cast Aldemare's Call because I'm going to cast it anyway. And perhaps I should get Hero of Bladehold. Even Aunt Queen might be a good choice here. But I think I'm just going to get Civic Wayfinder to guarantee me being able to play the Wolfblood next turn. And I'll play it here. I'm not going to activate Loxodon Hierarch's ability because it's pretty much my biggest creature anyway. And I don't think it really matters which land we get, but anyway, now let's make the attack that we had discussed earlier. I'm going to get in with the spirits, and hopefully I'll get into 4 more here, but I can definitely see a trade from his 5-3. It would not surprise me in the slightest. Yep. I think if it had been 3 damage, he might not have traded there. But perhaps that was a mistake on my part, because if I had left mana open, then he might be worried that I will have some Sigil Blessing or something like that. Ooh, my opponent has conceded, so it looks like I am going to just roll over him. He's probably got a couple of lands. Well, that's not a land. That's actually a pretty good card here. It is a 3-3, but unfortunately for him, he doesn't realize that I have the Wolfblood in hand. Or there's no way he could have known. Apparently he did know because he just conceded. But I am going to attack on in there with all my creatures. If he wants to double block and trade for the Hierarch, then I'm okay with that. That's probably his optimal block. Oh, he's just going to jump block because he's a computer. He's a silly computer. He doesn't know how Magic the Gathering is played. So anyway, that looks like it will be the game. He's just going to attack on in here for 4. There's no way he can kill me, so I'm just going to be able to swing back next turn and kill him. And that was a pretty good game. I definitely enjoyed it, and I hope you all did as well. Those 2 matches and my random British accent. So anyway, I know that I have a terrible British accent, and I did this because I like to. And go Magic. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful day. Bye.